Hello, I'm Sarah Henderson. I'm here to give my response to the podcast we were assigned and an article that I looked up on high frequency trading to further my knowledge on this subject. I want to start by saying that I found it incredibly exciting. I knew a little bit about high frequency trading going into the podcast. Um, the technology itself wasn't as like eye opening for me, but I think the innovation is incredibly exciting. A note I probably got from the podcast itself was more the mechanics and the logistics of getting those machines in Wall Street and in those trading facilities. I think that's really fascinating how um, even when we cut out the person in that line of work, like, they still have to interact with the technology. And obviously there was a need for it. And, we were inventing these new machines. So to see the adaptation of that and how they perceive their business, that was really interesting to me. Um, do I think there's going to be ramifications for this? Absolutely. I don't think are we are well prepared or we really understand what all this means yet, because the people that are developing these machines are very high-minded individuals having degrees in computer science and AI engineering, and it's a little bit over our heads. So yeah, I do think there's a concern amongst the general citizen. But do I think generally our markets are prepared for this speed? No, no. But I want our consumers to be ready for this speed because it's happening, whether we're ready for it or not. And in regards to the faster connections between cities, the podcast specifically talked about Kansas. A one guy trying to trade from Kansas to New York City. Um, and within the stock exchange building, do I ever think the high speed race will end? No, no. I think efficiency is what drives us and propels us forward. A foot a nanosecond, that's kind of crazy. Um, so I think maybe a concern with this would be the infrastructure near Wall Street. They may not be able to handle like that influx of people, let alone the industry that is chasing similar goals in the market. So I don't think we're quite equipped at the moment, but 100 trades a minute, and even with those bursts, I mean, those are phenomenal speeds we have yet to see. Um, and after, taking all of that in from the podcast, I got on Google Scholar and I found an article that discussed high frequency trading. And they discussed it was a pro um, high frequency trading article, and how innovation is the future and how these things are going to be moving forward because there's no other place for them to go. And it went through a scenario in a paragraph or so of the article that talked about us, the consumer, how it benefited us, and how you trading would make a deal with a broker and you'd have like a soft dollar agreement, and that was a deal you made with that individual stockbroker, and all these phone calls and juggling back and forth is an efficient use of time. Um, and these machines cut out all of that, and that's kind of scary because we can't really comprehend that, especially the speeds that travels. But ultimately, it's saving you money, and investors are getting a higher return, and quite frankly, it's progress. And it's regressive to be upset about bots taking jobs when they're designed to limit market inefficiencies. I think this is an exciting time for people. And thank you.